Hi, I'm Melanie and welcome to my challenge. I am doing $21 per person per week as a challenge to show what you can do with a minimal grocery budget. We have not included anything from our existing pantry, so we are starting with very minimal items that we consider free. You got to look at my groceries in my week one grocery video. Coming up are how I use the groceries and what meals we cooked. We were pretty frugal in the first week and we ate a lot of repetitious meals so that I could save some supplies to make meals in week two so that I could use some of the budget in week two to buy more staples for in my pantry. Stay tuned for more videos. I have shopped for week two and I will post the video of all of my ingredients coming up soon. Thanks so much, everybody. And if you like the video, subscribe to my channel below. Thanks a lot. So here are two items. One is going to be supper for tonight and one is going to be bread for a little while. I opened one of the packages of chicken. The drumsticks are in here. On the bottom is a half of an onion and 3 of the carrots. I saved all the scraps in a little bag to make stock with at some future point. There is sage sprinkled on top and salt and pepper. And in here, something that's going to last us a little while. I'm making bread with some of the, no-knead bread with some of the supplies that I have. I didn't have enough to make a full loaf, so I edited the recipe to make 3/4 of a loaf. So hopefully I've done the math right on all of the ingredients and this turns out okay. It was flour, yeast, water. I put some of the Italian spices that I got inside of here just because why not? It didn't call for that, but I have it, so I thought I would do that. And it also needed a half a teaspoon of sugar, so I opened up a couple sugar packs and I put them in this little jar here. So this is how much sugar we currently have. I don't know if you can see this. It's not much. Just a little bit in the bottom there from some sugar packs, and so I needed a half a teaspoon of that. This is going in the oven soon, and so hopefully this will give us some bread to go with the soups and whatever else. I am going to reconstitute milk. This is the dairy aisle canned milk that I got for free with my coupon. So I am going to pour the whole thing right in here. And then I am going to mix 1 full can. This is going to be for cooking and for whatever I need. Lid is on. We will shake that up because we are going to have some milk in our mashed potatoes tonight. So tonight we're going to have hot dogs. We've got a little barbecue sauce package here because we don't have any other barbecue sauce. And we're going to have fried onions, and you'll see in here we just cut up a little bit of the fat from our package of bacon to saute the onions in. And supper, fried onions, hot dogs, and buns. Very excited. So we're going to be making tuna casserole. I'm going to use, I don't know how much of this, maybe 1/3 of the pack. In the steamer, I'm going to get ready. I have 2 grated carrots, 3/4 of the pack of mushrooms, and 2 stalks of celery diced. I'm going to steam those and they're going to go in. And we have tuna and, of course, the cream of mushroom soup. I'm going to put salt and pepper and some of the Italian seasoning in it. And we've been contemplating putting in a little bit of bacon. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. We'll see. Okay, I cooked approximately 1/3 of the package of bacon the other day. I got this much for bacon bits. We're going to be having baked potatoes, and this will go on top. And I used about that same amount in the tuna casserole. We saved the bacon fat, and we are going to use that tonight for our supper to fry some potatoes and make hash browns. Here we have one of the pork chops. We stripped from the bone and cubed it. We have the bag of mixed stir-fry veggies, the honey garlic sauce that I got for free with coupons, one of the onions, 1/3 of the green pepper, that 1/4 left over of the mushrooms, half of the pack of the chow mein noodles. I am going to make fried rice. So I have rice. I'm going to use the leftover seasoning from Mr. Noodles. It's chicken flavored, and with an egg. Also for the chicken fried rice, the soy sauce. Supper and lots left over. Wednesday I came out into the kitchen and these 2 squash were sitting on the counter. They were a gift to my spouse. So we are going to have one of them tonight with our pork chops. I've never cooked this kind of squash before, so I'm going to have to Google it to see what we need to do. And I'm curious of what it tastes like. This is a bag of food scraps I've been saving to make stock. I've never done that before. So in here is every end that I've cut off of carrot, or the celery ends. I've washed the carrots really good and the potatoes that we used, and then I peeled them, put everything in here. And next week I'm going to make a vegetable stock with that. I saved all the seeds out of that butternut squash and thought, I wonder if we could roast them. Put a little salt and pepper on them, wash them, put a little salt and pepper on them, and put them in the oven, and forgot about them. They were in there a little too long. But we will have these as little snacks. Left over at the end of my week, 4 eggs, spinach, half a cucumber, 3 of the tomatoes, maybe 4 stalks of celery, the half of the green pepper, half of the honey garlic sauce, that much milk, one of the squash, this much bread, a teeny little bit of bacon bits that I'm saving out, onions and carrots, and then the little packages that we have left. Dry goods, that much flour left, the chow mein noodles, 1 can of cream of mushroom soup, the beef stock. This is a little bit of yeast, the little bit left of Montreal steak spice, my Italian seasoning, this much left of the rice, almost the entire pack. that much of the potatoes left and this much of the macaroni. Pretty good. And from the freezer left over, this is my bag filled with all my veggie scraps. I'm going to make a veggie stock with that. One whole package of the chicken legs was left over. I split the ground beef into a 1 pound and 2 half-pound packs. This is the bones from the chicken. I'll save that. That's not enough to make a stock yet, but I'll keep putting with it. And this is one of the pork chops that we bought last week, cut up and cubed for maybe a future stir fry, chow mein, lo mein, something like that. Thank you for tuning in to week 1. A couple disclosures that I want to make. The majority of the stores that I shopped at are within walking distance of each other, so I know there were a lot of different stores. It would be manageable if you were walking. I may not want to do it, but you could do it. We had tea and coffee this week, and we considered those as free items. They were already in my pantry. If I have to buy tea or if I have to buy coffee in the future, I will certainly count it in with my budget. We have counted salsa for free. We have counted maple syrup that we made for free. We are going to be counting in the future for free jam that we made with berries that I picked from our property, and anything that we have picked from our garden. It is still producing a few tomatoes and a few jalapeno peppers, so in the future we will be considering those as free items as well. Thanks for tuning in.